Welcome to golfprotips.net. My name is Brett Francisco, and today I'm going to cover the grip and its relationship and cause and effect. So the placement of your hands will directly affect the position of the club throughout the swing. So for us right-handed golfers, we'll take our left hand, which will go on the top, and I want you to look at the V that is formed between my thumb and my pointer finger. The apex of that V should point to my right shoulder, and when I place it on the grip, it's going to be more of a palm down position. So here in position, I'll set up, and you can see how the apex of that V between my thumb and pointer finger point to my right shoulder. This is known as a neutral grip. Looking down, a couple of key points. You should be able to see the pointer finger on the knuckle and the middle finger knuckle. So looking down, I can comfortably see those. So 2 to 3 knuckles for a neutral grip. Now what happens in the swing, it allows you to control the club face. So there are 2 other positions. One of them is known as weak and the other is known as strong. So a weak grip would have the apex of that V pointing more directly up and in some cases slightly left. Looking down, I would not see any of the knuckles in the top part of my left hand. Now, what's going to happen here, you notice there's more underarm exposure from looking straight on, and that's going to limit my ability to turn the club face over. So it's a nice little exercise. I'll have minimal movement to get that club face to turn. If I go to a neutral position, I have more rotation. Okay, so if we venture over to strong, so strong feels very discomforting, but from a face-on standpoint, it's basically all forearm exposure here, and I have an overture of rotation now in the club face. So neutral is going to stabilize your club face to be square. Weak is going to stabilize the club face to be more of a fade biased type of swing. So if you hook the ball a lot, this might be a good move for you to try out. And then if you tend to slice the ball, it's recommended that you go ahead and try strengthening your left hand position. It's really going to be the controller of the club face here. It's going to allow that access to be able to shut down the face. Let's talk about the right hand now. There's a couple different variations of the grips, and I'm going to move in close so you can see it. So the most commonly used grip is what's called the interlock. So you're going to take your pointer on your left and let your pinky come underneath. The thumb will actually pocket into the palm of the right hand. And if you look at the V's on both hands, they are both pointing to my trailing shoulder. That is known as a neutral standard grip. The other grips that are out there, so people that maybe have smaller hands or not as much power, will use a 10-finger grip. And it's all about what feels more comfortable to you, because preference and pressure on grip are going to dictate how much tension you have in your body. So if you find that the 10-finger grip has your shoulders tight, then everything else is going to be tight. We want to feel reactive, but athletic, okay? Not too tense. And then another grip that is known is called the overlap, okay? So there's the overlap. You can throw your lower hand will go on top of your pointer finger on your top hand. You can also reverse that as well. So play around with those different positions, see what feels best to you. You might find that you use one grip for short game and one grip for full swing. So play around with it, see what feels best and yields the best results. So let's put the swing into motion here, that way you can actually see my club face. So in swinging, in neutral, I'll go to the top, I'll come down, club face is square. If I go strong, I'm going to take the club back. It's going to limit my backswing ever so much. And then when I come down, the toe is slightly turned in, so it's going to encourage more rotation in that face, and it's going to pull the ball for us right-handed golfers down the left. Now weak, his thumb basically down the center of the shaft. As I come down, it actually will encourage an early release of weak grip will. So the weak grip is actually a beneficial thing, believe it or not, for short game. If you're playing in the bunkers or you need to hit a high lofted shot, the weak grip gives you more access to get under that ball and maintain loft. The strong grip is going to do exactly the opposite. It's going to rotate and have you coming in more shallow, so you'll hit that lower ball flight. So use the weak grip for bunker play around the green, or when you need to hit it nice and high. Use the strong grip for maybe if you need to keep the ball low, if you're maybe in the woods needing to punch out a shot, or if the wind's in your face. Let's just make sure that we account for our aim. So if you're playing a strong grip because it's a windy day, let's make sure that our body's aim position is correct. Because if I aim neutrally parallel to my target with a strong grip, there's a good chance that I'm going to miss my target to the left. So that's where the range comes in. Take the grip knowledge to the range and work different shots with it. Instead of trying to hit just one repetitive style of ball flight, learn how to work the ball. You're going to find that it's a lot easier to shape shots and be able to see different avenues on the golf course in order to get to the hole in time. So I hope you found this very helpful, and please like and subscribe for more content. Thank you.